Hey, what is going on everyone? It's me, Citrix here, and we're gonna be starting some Monday Mario Kart streaming here. So Mario Kart Monday. Wow. Catchy. Anyway, so right now we're gonna be starting some live streaming here on this chat, so let's just keep going. Let's just go with some online matches. And I've been testing the new DLC update. I'm just trying to find new threshold for me in trying to find some kind of convenient, more easily to handle combination, but it does look like the blue wheels or the blue standard wheels are the most easiest ones to use with this thing in my book. So I'm just gonna go out and start right now. So let's get started. Waiting for a stream right now. Okay. Now, there's something I really want to mention here. I don't know, like I've been in such a good mood for Tokyo Ghoul Re. I don't know if you guys have been watching it, but I don't know. It just seems the theme song is just so catchy. I mean, so good. I mean, I don't know. I can just listen to it today and day again and again. Oh, unable to connect to the consoles. Okay, let's start again. Hate it when that happens. Okay, so yeah, like oh my gosh, it feels so good. I love listening to that song day in and day on, and it just never stops. I just like it. Alright, so we found a chat. So we found a stream. Okay, let's go Electrodome. Like, I just like Tokyo Ghoul a lot. It just seems so good. Like Kaneki, I don't know. I just like the new Re one. Like, I forgot. Like, it's been so long since I've been able to watch Tokyo Ghoul Square A. Like, where Kaneki was just starting out as a ghoul, and then he does working in the cafe, and everyone's just trying to live a normal as human life as possible, even though they are ghouls. So that's good. I mean, like, the whole thing, I just fell in love with this series. Like, it's so amazing. Like, I never got around to watching the original Tokyo Ghoul or Kaneki isn't involved in it or that stuff, or just going way back into the past. But that's something I just can't really get into. Like, if it doesn't have Kaneki in it, I'm not really interested in it. And that's most likely because CNC is the main protagonist in my book. So that's a lot of things people like about that. Alright, so far so good. And now we just gotta pass these people. Okay, mushroom away. And in third place. Oh no! Aw. Alright. So we're just gonna keep on drifting here. I don't know. These guys, like, I hate Rainbow Road, especially in 200cc. Like, who could drive on that? That's just crazy. But there's just a key. If you guys really do listen to the tips of this game, you're just pressing B around those corners and they help you easily maintain a good speed, and that usually what's helped me. And the fact is, everyone's always about speed. Like, if you're gonna be using like the smart steering to keep you in the lane, that's all well and good. But my thing is, unless if it has good handling, then that'll be all right with me. Oh gosh, I can't believe I just messed that up. Alright, let's keep that going. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Seriously? Somebody just had to wreck that? Yeah, and I blew him away with my star. I blew you away with my star too. Don't think you're above everyone else. Alright. Aw. Alright, so again we're gonna keep on going here. Dang, man, that's so hard to drift on these things. Ah! Seriously? No way. Come on, don't do me that. Don't do me like that. Okay. One. Yes! At least. Ah, fourth. Well. For me, that's my personal best. I mean, I've actually managed to do something great on this course, at least on a bike, no less. Wow, that's just a lot. Okay, that's good. So what I was saying to you, like, oh yeah, on Tokyo Ghoul now. So yeah, from when I started watching that anime, like it was just every Thursday on a certain website I found to watch the English dubs, like. The subs, I wasn't really into watching sub in animes back then, because like if it's not in English, then I'm just gonna have a hard time understanding it. But then I just learned to appreciate Japanese and their culture, so I just most likely like watching things in sub now. Like some anime sounds better in sub, some sounds better, little sounds better in dub, but most of a vast variety does sound good in the sub, and where you can actually just listen to a foreign country. It just sounds way funnier. And it's, you know, like watching everything gain to social life. And you actually get to learn a few things too, and like you actually get to learn a lot more of a different language if you want to really learn like Japanese and that stuff. That's a good thing to know, like konnichiwa, kengen desu and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if I was saying that right, but yeah, that's basically if you just want to be a study part. But I digress. Anyway, yeah, for Tokyo Ghoul, like, it was amazing. Like, the fact that they eat people, I mean, that's kind of creepy if you ask me. Like people just coming to, you're just getting eaten alive. I mean, dude, hold it, dial it down a bit, man. I mean, like, you're just coming to eat me, and you're just, I mean, I'm not on the menu, dude. Come on. Okay, sorry, that there. So yeah, so the eating people I can live without, but like the overall OP thing about it is that's just great about it. Like, you got these queer looking I don't know, like tentacles, weapons coming out of your back, your spine, or your arm. I mean, like, dude, that is just so OP. And I just said, wow. Like, especially how he didn't have control of all of his powers yet. I mean, everyone just learned to love it. I mean, Kaneki was just trying to act like the innocent one, but then he joined as Giddy and everything. But that's basically, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, as long as he can be able to protect his friends, no matter which side he's on, I don't really, like, it all depends on sacrifice, if you ask me. And a lot of people, I don't know if some people were shocked about him joining Al Giddy in the end, but then again, he did make up for it and then saved some of his friends when they really needed him to. And a next thing again from Tokyo Ghoul is the character contract. Like when you learn to love a character and then they just suddenly kill it off. Like, oh dude, why? Why would you do me like that? That's just so mean. Like, you're killing off one of the coolest characters that we ever got to know in this series, and you're just really just trying to end him off like that. Like, there's someone who I had liked in the original Tokyo Ghoul, and they decided to end him off. What was his name? I forgot his name. It was one of Kaneki's friends. It was in the end of the series. They kill his best friend. I mean, dude, no, don't do that. You're just killing his friend. I mean, like, if my best friend died on me like that, I will be just screaming all over the place and screaming bloody murderer. That's just way too mean. And now in Re, they made him lose his memories. I don't know what happened to that. Like after like Kaneki surrendered himself over to the Doves, but like they brought him back as a investigator, and then in the end he just turned back to his good old Kaneki self. Like don't give a fuck. Like you say, I'm a real G, nigga. I don't give a fuck like what you guys have to say. Like that was just amazing. Like, and how the big boss of Algieri herself came out into the equation. He just took her down. Like, I don't. If you guys are watching, if you don't want any spoilers, then just speak now. Like, oh gosh, Kaneki just severed her in half. Oh my gosh, no, 200 cc. You cannot be serious right now. You cannot be serious. Oh no. 200 cc. This can't be good. And especially on a bike like this. Alright, another thing. What else is there? Oh yeah, and how? Yeah, this I hate 200cc, especially in these sharp corners. So let's just get some speed busting through here. Ah! Whoa! I just simply. Okay, that was cool. I won't lie. Later. Press B, and you see how easy it is to drift those corners. Go and insert and. Hey! Since when do you guys learn how to drive? Got him. Ugh, nah, that's just mean. Can't drive here with these crazy people. Get your license. Okay, that was close. I nearly got squished. So driving in. Okay. No, I just got past these people. Come on. Shoot me that hard. Bam. Bam. Star in your behind. Oh, nuts. Oh, really? You don't need to be an obstacle. It is hard to control your speed here. Ooh. No, you cannot be serious. No. Don't do me like this. No, please. That sucked. 200cc and I lost 2 points. Why? Oh, why? Okay. Now look how single, yeah. Tokyo Ghoul, for the theme song, for Re, that was amazing. I don't care what anyone says. Like, they said a lot of people gave it a harsh review and said, "Oh, I don't like the melody of the song. It's just too." And and really, like, how can you not like that song? Like, it's freaky, it fits the theme perfectly, and it's just amazing right there. I just loved it. Like, I just played again and again and again. Like I said before, it's just so good. Hey, Mr. Marcro, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm doing okay. How was you? How was your Monday today? Was there any stress? Anything going on? Like, I was just going on about Tokyo Ghoul there. Like, I think it was one of our greatest animes that we have. But yeah, but I was just switching the comment over to yeah, switching it over to, what's the anime name of that anime again? Sword Art Online. Yeah, like, again, that's another underappreciated anime. I get harsh reviews. Like, I don't care what anyone says about Tokyo Ghoul or Sword Art Online. It was just amazing. Okay, that's great. You enjoyed your Monday. That's nice. Unlike me, I had brutal. It was brutal at work today. Ooh, let me tell you. Too many. Like, I work in a call center. Like, it's just not all that great, if you ask me. Like, if I ever get another opportunity, I'm so losing that job. It's just so boring, and it's just not really worth the hassle. So, like, going back to my topic about Sword Art Online, when I first watched that anime, it just literally blew my mind. Like, you actually get to live in a video game, live a video game life day in and day out. Like how we are just only so far as to get virtual reality. We're not all that there yet, but there is some aspect onto going on with it, and that's what I love about Sword Art Online. It makes people wonder what it is to be in a video game, and that is how I fell in love with that so amazingly. It was just wow. Hey. So yeah, so Kirito, the Black Swordsman, Asuna, the Berserker Keel. Who's next? That samurai guy, Kain, I believe his name is. Yeah, Kain. Like, he's so good. Like, and such a cool guy. Like, not really all that cool. Like, sometimes his taste in girls is just all questionable at best. But then there was, who else? I don't know, there's just... Who else was in that anime? I can't really remember. Because they're just... I don't know, they usually change up in different seasons. They usually change up the characters so fast that you don't even know who's in that character anymore. You just sometimes forget about them if they're not really like one of the main protagonists in the story. I think Lifa? Yeah, Lifa. And that girl, Xian? Yeah, she was okay too, as a badass sniper chick in Gun Gale Online. That was amazing. Like, I liked her playstyle, I liked her character. She just drifted from being an innocent girl to just being this totally badass. Like, when people don't have anything to lose, like when they're hiding behind a different mask and persona, that's just how basic psychology. Like, if they don't know it's me, and if they don't, like, it's okay for me to carry on like this, nobody will know, said and done, boom, I can just get away with randomly shit and everything. That's just awesome. Like, for me, how she just changes her character, like, that's all I'm imagining, and just like, that was just all the great. Like, the sword, the game, how they make game mechanics like real life is just way too good for me. Like, that, I fell in love with that anime the moment I saw it. Another anime I tend to like was, I don't know what it's called. I kind of forgot. What is that anime called? What was that anime called again? It was just something off the top of my head. What it was? Shit. What was that name of the anime? I don't know. I'll try to remember the name of that one later. Next, it was Digimon. Like, I don't know if you guys consider Digimon to be an anime, but in me, watched the first initial seasons of it, like Digimon Adventure, then Digimon Adventure 2, then Tamers, then Frontier, then it was just, I loved Digimon a lot. You could say I kind of liked it more better than Pokemon because they just dragged out Pokemon like Ash, like Pokemon Ash, like just using Ash over and over again. Like he's not even changing his, they're not even bothering to change his age. I mean, how long are they gonna keep Ash like 10 forever, dude? I mean, seriously, just change it up and make him like older or something, or use a different protagonist. Like it's just kind of getting drawn out, especially how in, I mean, Pokemon Alola, Island Sun, and Island Moon, I don't have a problem with it. It's just that Ash is just getting really used up, and that's just kind of, I don't know, like, if Island Sun could, I don't know if it would be the same if we had Ash again, or a different person, but Ash, I mean, I just have to say, it's just really being used up a lot in the series, and that is something I can't seem to get behind. Ah, Jesus. Seriously? Seriously, guys? Okay. So yeah, that's just my take on everything, like, for Pokemon. Like, I love it, the battle scenes, the story, the legends, how everyone can come up with the top of that, and that's just amazing. Oh, I got a friend request, okay? I'll accept that after this match. And next thing is, like, why would they just, it's just a basic why question to me. Why would they keep dragging it out on Pokemon? That's just not working for me. Like, I have Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I like the season. I can train my Pokemon. I could release them. It's basically like the recipe you have set up for. I had the videos of Pokemon since like the first season, the very first season when Ash started out on his journey, and that was amazing. I got the rest of the videos from a friend where he had went to the ghost type gym, the Saffron City gym, I believe. No, not Saffron, it was Saffron City. Yeah, and then he had caught Haunter, then let it go and let it stay with the, like, in Pokemon there have been very dramatic and very heartfelt moments where Ash actually had to let go of his Pokemon. One was his Butterfree, next was his Primate, and another one was Lapras. He had to let go, another heartfelt emotion. That, and then Charizard. He has had a lot of hardships, and that I kind of like the story. And that's basically what makes Ash again. And it also, when he has to say goodbye to his friends, that's just, oh my gosh, that's just so heartfelt. And like a lot of things, like you can never say goodbye to that. Like, oh no, they have, and we're getting closer to the season, guys. I mean, it's been a long run, and then they did the thing. It's been a long run. Ashes, we've been having a lot of problems, and Ash is just, no, don't leave us. We just want to continue. Like, you don't want it to end. Like, you just want to continue on socializing with those characters, and that's just what makes a good recipe. One season though that I didn't really like. Yeah, make you cry for 2 hours, right? Like like when you watch Pokemon for like when you're going to the end of the season, like, oh no, they're gonna split up and go their separate ways, and that just makes it all the more heartfelt. Like, oh no, they're going away and they won't be able to see each other again. Like, oh, that's just so heartfelt. And welcome, Larry the Inkling, to the stream. I hope you had a nice Thursday. How are you doing? And oh, that's just so heartfelt. And oh yeah, and I forgot to accept the friend request. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'll go and accept that in a little while. Okay, like, oh no, they've already going their separate ways. Why would you do that? I mean, like, it's just, for me, the saddest thing when they had broke up, the saddest season when they had to say goodbye to their friends was when they were with Dawn in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, when Piplup was so upset. Like, nobody was noticing Piplup's feelings at all. I mean, come on, guys. Just because you guys are saying goodbye doesn't mean your Pokemon doesn't have any emotions or any traits. I mean, like, dude, that's just so sad. I hate 200cc in this thing. So annoying. Like, I was almost burst in tears, and that was, God, really, people. And like, I was so sad. I mean, gosh, why did they have to make it so heartfelt and emotional like that? I mean, oh, and we got a subscriber. Thank you for the sub there. My alert box didn't go off, so I can only assume it's like if you have your subscriptions private or something, but I really do appreciate the subscription. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, man. So yeah, like, now what else I was saying? Oh yeah, like, the separation is just, I can't bring myself to do it. Like, every time I just try to emotionally prepare myself. Okay, Kitty, it's coming to the end of the season. No matter how sappy it gets, please do not get emotional. Like, yeah, like my real name is Kitty, yeah, and oh gosh, please don't cry. Please don't cry. And then next thing, a little tear does slip from my eyes, and that's just, oh, that almost tear me apart. But at least sometimes in the middle of the season, they will bring back old characters in Pokemon, like in Advanced, Pokemon Advance and Pokemon Advanced Battle, they did bring back Misty in it, and then at the end in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl they brought May, and then in Pokemon Unova Best Wishes you did get to see Dawn again, and that was 3 people from old characters from 3 seasons into the new ones. That was just amazing how we got to see them again, like how they got to socialize with the new characters, how their Pokemon socialize with each other, and how Baneri still liked Pikachu after they split up in just that amount of time, in those few months. Like, Baneri was still shy, and when I saw Baneri and Pikachu cuddling, I said, "Aww," like, oh my gosh, seriously. Baneri, you're still in love? And I mean, I got no problem with Baneri crushing on Pikachu. I mean, like, you don't have like, if your Pokemon is the same egg group, I mean, they could breed and they could get things. So yeah, so I think Baneri and Pikachu could breed. Could they breed? I don't know. Yeah, but then that's just the one thing again that I like about it. The next anime I want to talk about now is One Piece. Like One Piece, like, it's been right now going into its like 800 episode now, going into 1000, and I mean, oh my gosh, like, how long is it gonna take them to get to that freaking One Piece? I mean, gosh, jeez, that's something entirely different. Like, Pikachu, I'm sorry, I mean, in One Piece, like, we saw the team, everyone just going gung-ho, like, fighting all the bad people and just doing everything. Seriously, who tip off the explosion there? Okay, now, what I was saying is, okay, so One Piece, my favorite power in that series whole thing, like, I don't know, like, they could have made a wind type devil fruit user, like a Lugia type devil fruit user, like uses, like, somebody who fights with wind. Like, I know they had somebody in the series early in the series who had wind powers, but that was just they made him into a Parasifica type instead of a Paramethea type user instead of a Lugia type user, and that was just like a gust or something, I don't know. Like, that was just not me at all. And we came in 6th place, huh? That was just, wow. Anyway, that was just, it was really heartfelt to me. Like, I had enjoyed One Piece, there was sad moments. Oh yes, the saddest moment of the whole series was losing the Going Merry. I mean, like, I'm sorry. I wanted to carry you a little further. Like, everyone was sad. Like, it wasn't really Mary's fault. No, she was blaming herself, and it was not her fault. They should have taken better care of her, but they couldn't. It was only so far like one little ship could go through. Like, oh my gosh, I was so about to cry. I was gonna cry for the most heartfelt reasons. God, like, just remembering almost brings me back to tears. Like, everyone was just sad at Tear City Go and just had to put her to rest. Oh my god, like, but the Going Sunny did inherit her will, and there was actually a season where you actually got to see the spirit of Mary still existing on the ship, on their new ship, and that was just amazing. And another thing about One Piece, let me see. One part of One Piece that really pissed me off was how they didn't take what was it? Who was that character again? It was Phoebe. Yeah, Phoebe from Alabasta. Miss Wednesday, as you guys refer to her. That was just. Oh, I forgot to set up the friend request. Okay. Quickly. Okay, I freeze you. Okay. Well, it's nice to have you on board. I freeze you. Alright. And if you guys want to stay in touch. Oh crap, was I driving? Oh, was I really was this thing really automatically driving for me? Okay, that's just weird. Let me see, Makatu. Let me see, Matu Kart is the best. Mario Kart, you mean to say? Okay. That's, yeah, if you mean Mario Kart, yeah, Mario Kart is the best. That's one way of saying it. Okay, like, yeah, and then, okay, now back to the topic that I was talking about. So, yeah, Phoebe, she was my, like, how she socialized with the crew, even though she wasn't all that strong. I mean, she could have played a very supporting role in the crew, like, but then they add Robin, like, again, I don't have a problem with Robin. I was glad she actually joined the crew. Like, we got another badass character from the villains joining our side. Like, that was amazing. Like, how many people? Then it was Frankie who joined the crew. Like, he ended up joining the crew because his friends didn't want him to see him going to jail, like his mentor, and that was something that was really heartfelt, you know, like how much people will care about you and how much they will sacrifice just to keep you alive in their books. I mean, that's just amazing. And Blue Shell, he got slowed down, and I got run over like a speed bump. I do not believe this. Do you people have any regard for safety? And then there are a lot of fights that I favor. My favorite character of One Piece so far is Sanji. Like, he is badass. Like, just kicks, no punches. Like, I can really relate to that. Like, I could be a kickboxer if I wanted to because I have fancy footwork. I could, like I really got in a fight. One time I got in a fight in school, like, against this bully. He tried to pin me to the table, but I just basically just kept pounding my feet on his chest, and then he just backed off, finally lost his balance and fell, and then I just literally just kept on kicking him again and again. But then the teachers broke up the fight. But yeah, that's something I can relate to in Sanji. And oh, we got 60 subscribers. I'm just now noticing this. So we have met our subscriber goal. Thank you guys so much for making it happen. I mean, it's finally happened. So now, continuing on forward, yes. So, and if you guys really want to keep in touch, my Discord server is down in the description below. Also, ring my bell so you guys can also stay up to date with my gaming content. And let me guys know what you got. Participate in the chat. I mean, I'm just not. I don't want to feel like I'm just talking a bunch of nonsense here. But I would very much like to keep you guys to know what you guys actually think about the topics. What else do I know? There was another anime I was thinking about. What was it? Oh yeah, this recently new anime called Black Clover. Like, oh, Black Clover. Like, I thought Black Clover was just gonna be a dud. Like, oh no, like he doesn't have any magic. Like, how good is he gonna be anyway? Like, they usually try to make him the useless character in the series look badass, but that would me. For me, I saw him the first time I saw him fight in the academy with that sword. I mean, whoa, he just literally destroyed that guy's shield with just a sword. Like, he's literally just strong. Why does every person you know have a Discord? I don't know. Like, Discord is like now the main, unlike Skype. People don't use Skype anymore. Like, people most like use it for collaborations and stuff like that, but nobody really uses it like that anymore for socializing. Maybe relatives from foreign countries, or maybe just people who don't see each other who just really are really close. But like, Skype is mostly just used for people who are really close. Then there's Uvu, like nobody really uses Uvu like that. Like, I mean, to watch YouTube videos together, that is what some people will use Uber for, or you can just use your Skype to share your screen, and then you guys could look at what you guys are talking about. But for me, it doesn't really like it wasn't really like that. Like, Ubu isn't really changing anything. Okay, so we're in 3rd place here. We need to step it up. So lightning again. Why does people like using that thing so much? And then they want to be using it as a speed bump. I don't like that. No, I don't. I really don't. That's just annoying. So, stop. Boo-hoo. Go away. And did I run him down? If I run him down, then it'll be good for him to feel the pain I felt so much. Okay. So, back on topic. Like, yeah. Black Clover, it kind of differs from Fairy Tail. Like, it has some elements of Fairy Tail in it, but I mean, you need to use a grimoire in order to cast spells. Like, if in a world of magic, like, I mean, some people can just use their magical abilities just fine in the anime without any kind of some people can just use. I've seen in the series some people who don't have the grimoires, they can just use a good fraction of their powers just fine, but they say a grimoire helps bring out the full potential of your magic. Like, I don't know, is there ever been someone in the series that could use the like some people in the series who can use their powers just to the fullest extent without opening the grimoire? If that's so, then that would be pretty OP. And then now there's who else? There's Noelle, who still can't really control her magic yet in the series. Like, I've been watching in the anime, but you know how things differ from anime and stuff like that. Like, not really true. And we made it in 2nd place. How about that? That's the closest I've got to 1st place all day during the stream. That's very great for me in my book. I mean, I already won using this combo already on a 1st place trial earlier today when I was out. Like, okay, like they will have some people who would rather prefer to leave their Switch home, or rather just to use it both ways, or just rather to have it in your thing. What is my favorite movie? That depends on if it's an anime or is it an action real life movie. For me, for my favorite anime movie, it was The Boy and the Beast. Like, that was my favorite anime movie hands down. Like, I like it. Then my 2nd favorite anime movie was Ordinal Scale in Sword Art Online. And my next favorite movie for animation, I mean, my favorite animated movie in theaters was, let's see, what was it? It was something. I can't remember the name of that one. Oh geez, I'm stumped. I can't remember it, but it was a good movie nonetheless. And a next one in real life, my favorite action movie was Hitman, then Harry Potter. Like, I watched all of the Harry Potter movies already, so I can tell you it was a great series for me. It was amazing. Okay, so I got another friend request. I will accept that in the chat. Ah, no. Okay, I will accept that in the chat just now. I will just when I finish all this back out. Like, it was amazing nonetheless. Like, those movies, they, like, when you find a real good movie, you'll learn to cherish it, and then who knows, if it's around any further, then you can just stick around and just stick around it and just learn to bring it in the modern ages. Like, have you ever had a day where you would just watch an old movie with your parents, like something you haven't watched since you were a kid, and you would just bring it up with them? Okay, that was just a total glitch right there. You guys saw that, right? Like, I did hit him and he glitched out. Okay. Yes, first. No, not first anymore. Okay, and they took the hidden shortcuts. I mean, I know how to use that tunnel. It's just I don't use it. Like, Hacker X3, welcome to the stream. How was your Monday going? How's it been? Was it bad? Was it crappy? Was it a little of both? I mean, was it good? Was it crappy? Was it a little of both? For me, my day was kind of good, but mostly crappy. Ah! Oh gosh, is everyone finished hitting me now? Really? Are you now finished hitting me? Yes, gotcha. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. It was great. So now keep on rocking on, dude. Now, if you guys, you can't wait till 2029 when Splatoon is a movie. I mean, dude. You need, hold up. You need to chill, dude. I mean, seriously, Splatoon is just getting started. I don't know if they're gonna plan on doing a movie or anything about it. Like, maybe a series? I mean, like an animated series? Baby steps, baby steps. Because if you guys, okay, another friend with us. I'll accept those in just a moment. So, if you guys, like, I want to ask you guys this question. If you guys want to, like, I don't know, do a friend, like, I make a room and then you guys can all join in, just let me know. So yeah. Okay, thank you for the subscription, dude. But okay, Hacker X3, thank you for that subscription. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so here we are. And to give you guys some also information, I do stream on Mondays and Thursdays. I either upload a video or I do streaming, or I do both on one day. So that's one thing for you guys to watch out for. So yeah, that's thing. Now, what else was I saying? Oh yeah, like some moments. What was I really saying? Oh yeah, so like the Splatoon is just starting out. Like, there was just the anniversary. Like, there were just the anniversary of it this year. They said they were gonna keep on continuing. If Mr. Markro, if you have, I think if you have like your subscription like private, I don't think the alert will sound off. So that's a bug that has been going on in the system. I don't know if for some reason, like if you have it private, I don't think the system will notify anyone that you did subscribe. But I really do appreciate your subscription nonetheless. It's just that that's what I know. Like, I went to find error occurred. Okay, something bad happened. Okay, that Wi-Fi extender. Okay then, so I don't know. Let me just wait for the internet to come back. Okay, that's a problem. I'll be right back, guys. Let me just go fix this. Also, I just need to grab a beverage because I'm really getting my throat is getting real dry, so I'll be right back.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere.
Okay, I'm back, everyone. I've managed to solve, get that issue temporarily fixed if it doesn't blip out again. Fanta. My dad went shopping today and he bought back some Fanta orange soda. Like, Fanta hands down is my favorite brand of soda, and orange is my favorite flavor. It's just, ugh, so good. People say it's bad to drink soda before you go to bed, but nah, screw them. I don't give a crap. It's soda, it tastes good. I mean, it's not good to be drinking it every day. I mean, you do need the balance of the water because that could be bad for your kidneys in the end, but it is great. Yeah, it is, Hacker. It really is. So right now I'm gonna try and connect again, see if we can get into another onliner. Wait, hold up, Mr. Scarecrow, are you serious? There is a orange, no, there is an apple flavored Fanta. Seriously, it exists. I want to know if it can get exported. If that's true, like, I've tasted apple cider, but I haven't tasted the Fanta variety yet. If it's true, I will hunt it down to the ends of the earth. But until then, I'll just have to settle for orange. Alright, so let's see. I'm thinking I'm gonna try a different combination. I've tried the Link DLC long enough. So I'm just gonna go to Inkling Boy, who is my main go-to character for mostly everything already. Where's my cart? Where is my bike that I know I use with this guy? Yeah, him. The middle wheel. Yes. And I'll just keep the paraglider. Okay. Man, Fanta tastes good, so good. But you know, too much of a good thing is bad for you. So that's great. So yeah. One more thing. Okay, so there's been a lot of things that let's try to start up another topic here. Another topic here is for one of your best experiences you had in a storm before, like not like a storm per se, but Like, how about your family? Like, you guys, have you ever been so bad in a storm? Like, have you ever seen a bad storm stirring up, and it could be bad for you? Hold up, I'm sorry here. Like, oh gosh, oh no, like there's this terrible storm. It was windy, rainy all day, and I mean, oh come on, dude. Like, it can't be that bad. Like, oh, it was bad. This guy isn't even moving. I mean, what the heck? Are you just sitting by? Let me see, where's that guy? Yeah, those two aren't even moving. I mean, what the heck, dude? That sucks. I know, right? Rip the play. Rest in peace, player. They're just dead. It was hailing where you once were. For me, when I was a kid, we used to get a lot of storms frequently. Like, I lived. I don't know if you guys have heard of the British Virgin Islands, but I am a Caribbean boy. That's right. Born and raised in the Caribbean. And we used to basically back in my younger days, when I was like around 11 or 12, we used to have a lot of storms, and that's something I just had to be used to. Like, first time I was scared, like thundering, bam, crack, 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 and stuff like that. Like, it's like I was a little scared at first, but then I just grown to get used to it. And then my sister, who was 9 years older than me, yeah, my older sister, who was 9 years older than me, always came into my room and said, "Dude, how can you sleep through all of this noise? I mean, it's just rain and flashing skies." I just say it, no, like, I never used to say it like that, but I used to say, "It's just the sky flashing with water," and I just, I don't know. And then she said, "I don't know how you can sleep through this." And he said, "Move over. I'm sleeping with you. I can't sleep by myself." And I said, "Real?" And I said, "Really? You can't sleep by yourself?" That was just. I didn't have a problem with it back then. Like, I was used to it. I was completely used to it. Like, I admire the company. Like, how yeah, rain can be calming, and I don't have a problem with it. It's just that some people just overreact about it. Like, gosh, people, it's not that bad. It's just water coming from the sky. I mean, people can, I would admire, but not out in the streets. Like, there can be times when you're just trapped out in the weather without an umbrella, and then you just have to book it and run underneath the nearest sun draft, like the, what do you call those things? They're like the like a shade or something that you throw for these people. What do you call those things? Like sun drafts or something, like on top of those stores when you come out, and then it's not exactly like, to keep the sun out or something. Like when you're running from the rain and just taking shelter under those things, like, oh gosh, it just be so difficult. Like, gosh, it's just all out of the place. And then there were some times, and there will be some times when you don't have an umbrella. Like me, for instance. Like one time I went to work, everything, it was just sunny. It was completely hot, and then next thing you know, it was raining out of the blue. The skies just turned black like the asphalt on the ground, and that was just like, oh my gosh, no, I'm stuck here. I can't, now I don't even have an umbrella to get home. And then I have to wait for like, no, like at least I worked from 1 o'clock to 10 in a night, and they provide me with private transportation. Like, that's great. But even so, I mean, I have to rush into my bus, and then I have to rush to the bus to get out of crap, I fell. Like, I have to rush to the bus just to avoid getting wet, well, not from getting wet, but at least getting from that wet on the on my way home. And then another time I have to book it and go home again. Oh my gosh, I'm getting ransacked on. And then there'll be time when that was just very annoying. Like, I enjoy the rain, but when I'm at home in my house, warm in bed, and I can actually enjoy. Oh jeez, I came in 12th place. Nah, my score. That was just mean right there. But yeah, it was just, there will be times when rain can be bad to you, times when rain will be good to you, and times when you're wearing your very expensive shoes in the rain and a puddle just ruins it all, and then you have to dry it up. That's never happened to me, but it could happen to you, so just be aware of that, of your weather forecast. Like, I sometimes use a weather app on my phone, but I learned it is not like 100% accurate or something like that. But it did give, but there were some times when I did follow it, and there was that it did help me out. Like, in advance, like, there will be this umbrella. This looked like a very strong possibility of getting rain, so I take my umbrella with me right here. Let me show you guys real quick what it looks like. One like this. Like, it's very cheap. I bought it like for $7 in the market. It's very useful. It's very well made. Like, even though it's cheap, it's very strong. So that's good quality right there. Umbrella stuff like this. So like, it's very good. Like, I went to the market one time there, so then I said, you know what, I really need an umbrella, and then I bought that, and then it was very cheap. I mean, I was surprised to find a very cheap umbrella, because they got some people would sell an umbrella for like $10-15, saying they're real quality stuff, and the next thing you know, just when a little gust of wind, it blows the entire roof of the umbrella off, and then you see, I can't believe I wasted $15 on that, and then you just be bitter all day, and then just wet and bitter. So that's something I will never do. Like, I make sure what I'm buying is quality work. If it's not, then I will not. I will review it first. I will research the item and see if I need it, and if it is, I will get it. So yeah, like this, like the Switch, for instance. Like, a lot of people said the Switch was gonna bomb, and they did not. It did not. And a lot of people are actually admitting on YouTube right now. A lot of YouTubers, big and small, admitting that the Switch is one of Nintendo's greatest comebacks from the Wii U. Like, personally, I didn't see much that bad about the Wii U. It's just that some people are just like, some people were just a little bit nasty about, like, how the PlayStation had the PS Vita. They could have just used the cross save and just bring it in there and stuff like that. Let's see. Umbrella makes you feel like, oh, like we have a foot. Yeah, that's true. Like, you have a clear umbrella, and it does make you look like you're you do have you are one with nature. Like, you protected by this invisible force. Like, Mother Nature is just smiling down and protecting you, and that's one of the greatest things I have from. That's one of those clear umbrellas do give you some reassurance. Oh my God, why is everyone just lining the shot with the shells? Like, oh God, I got crazy here. I'm just launching and going crazy here. Ugh, my computer's dying on me. Crap. Hold up. Oh no, dying. Come on. Jeez. Okay. Now, again, there are some times when people will just want to just say, you know, F this, and F and you, and screw nature, screw this. I mean, there's some people who will be hating on nature. Like, don't be hating on nature just because nature ain't good with you, dude. And I mean, stuff like that, stuff like this. It's just, do I use military time? Like, what do you mean? Like 24 hours, like 1000 or 5000 or 9000, like some time reference like that, or like 24-hour time are you talking about? Alright, here we go. That this is where we start. I wonder if I should have left the DLC for the link DLC combo. Yeah, right now these people are just ooh, I can tell we're in mirror. I hate mirror so much. Muscle memory is not up to par here in this crazy place. Ah! Yeah, I hate it. Yeah, like 24-hour time. Yeah, I do use 24-hour time. Like, it makes it more easier to refer to, like, when somebody say 12 o'clock, I mean, like, what do you mean 12 o'clock? Like 12 p.m., 12 a.m.? I don't know what you mean, dude. And then p.m. Like, oh, they got this, and like, no, well, not exactly like 12, like maybe 10, like 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. like stuff like that, and that does cause a lot of confusion if you're not very specific with the reference of time you're using. Okay, and just pass this guy here. Alright, now again, yeah, so there will be some confusion of time. That's usually what 24-hour time does bring up. Oh crap, sorry, I'm just, it's really hard to concentrate here. So yeah, like Music Park, for me it's easy, but it's just in, great. Here we are with the lightning again. Like, I should just leave this whole thing, because we have a lot of people just trying to break me down here. Or I could just switch to a cart. I don't know. I might just switch to a cart. Anyway, so yeah, like back to what I was saying. Unless people usually just try to. So yeah, like what I was saying originally before, it was the rain. Yeah, like there was mostly some time, like in Hurricane Irma, my hometown in the Caribbean was destroyed, and a lot of people lost a lot of property. Basically, like how you guys live in either 2-story or a 3-story house. We basically just have like a 1-floor house all flat, like basically like an apartment but without the whole stacked up. Like one side is your parents' room, the other side is your room, and the living room is right there in the middle when you're entering the house. Like the living room and the kitchen is all in one, and just the bedrooms are all spread off and cut off by walls. Like that's not, like, it wasn't that bad. Like that was just our way of life and how we just roll with it, if you guys have just known about it. Me, a lot, like my dad had well-built ours because originally it was made by our grandfather, and then when my mom and dad got hooked up, like my dad is from Dominica and my mom is from Hispaniola in the Dominican Republic, and when they got together, they hooked up and they got everything hooked up. And then when they had me, they just decided to move in with my grandpa. My grandpa built a second house for himself, and then he decided to give it over to my mom. So and that's why to own your own land and to have your own house where you don't have to pay any rent at all, like all you just have to worry about is bills, like that's something like very great, like, and a very let me tell you, it saves a lot more time on that helps you save more money so you can actually buy what you actually need and stuff like that. Like that's basically the whole aspect of Caribbean. Like if you basically people hire their own personal team to build their own house for them, and sometimes that could take like 5 to 7 years, but in the end it's all worth it because like it took my dad like 13 years to make everything. Like the whole house was like a shack. Like we had to share a single bedroom. Like my parents, me, my sister, we mostly shared everything. And crap. Yeah, I blew myself up. Wow. Like, okay. Like we literally shared one bedroom. Then my sister was growing up, she needed her own privacy. You know how, I don't know if you guys are all sometimes there's a girl in the audience, but you know that you guys sometimes need your privacy to do stuff like that. So my dad got to asking for some favors from his friends because he did work in a local construction group. I don't know who unsubscribed, I really don't, but oh, we lost a subscriber. That's, I don't know. If some people have their preferences, if you're gone, if you're gonna stick around, you're gonna stick around. If you're not, you're not. But I really do appreciate every one of your subscriptions. I don't take you all for granted. But if you're gonna go, and if you have your own reason, then I will understand that, and I will just make peace with it. Like, you guys don't have to give me your explanation. It's like what you prefer. Okay, so we got so yeah, we got 4th place. That not really all that great, but still good. Alright, so I think we're gonna back out of this room. I'm gonna do some battles now. Okay, so let's see, I'm just gonna do some battles. Okay, so night cart. This I need something here with good handling. Okay. Maybe they might change their mind. Maybe they will. Like, I'm not really a psychologist or anything. It's just that some people, if they don't really feel like this is the place to be, then they'll just continue. Oh my gosh, they chose my curse. I'm so feeling lucky today. And they chose balloon battle also. Oh my goodness. Thank you. So yeah, like when they did an update for this, like they were including battles back in Mario Kart, like they didn't, like, did they? No, they didn't have any battles in Mario Kart 7, but in Mario Kart 8, in the Deluxe, when they decided to move it to the Switch, I mean, oh my gosh, yes, they are, like, look here, I'm gonna see someone on my side, I'm gonna try and hit them. Ah, missed them. Will I be able to hit somebody? I don't know. Ah, no! Crap. Oh, I totally failed at that. Okay, welcome, Chinese character. I really don't know who your name is, but welcome to the stream. How is your Monday going? Okay. Yes! I got him. Ah! Ah! You're trying to hit me. Okay. Who's next on my agenda? Okay, so let's see. Is anyone coming my way? Ah, no! Nuts! Ah! And didn't try that very well at all. Like, when you have the feather, you just want to try to see if you can steal a balloon from your enemy. Like, I don't know, like... Yes! Nail somebody. Okay. Like my subscription is just keep like fluctuating up and on. Like if you guys are trying to like set off the alert, you have to have your subscriptions off private. And I lost my last balloon. Okay, so if you guys are trying to set off the alert, you just need to take your subscription off private, and I think it will show. Come on! No, it's not broken. It's just like I said. If you have your subscriptions on private, it won't show. So that's why. Like, do you have your subscriptions on private or something? Or damn, I can never nail that. Let's see. Gotcha. Oh crap. I'm too innocent to die. Yeah, now it's working. Huh, I only got one balloon. Crap, and I got... See, it worked. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to Urchin Underpass. Alright, like, I'm seeing Mies just flying in and out of things. I mean, if you guys want to try and join in, like, if you want to get involved in the battles, you guys already, most of you already have me friended already, so if you just guys want to come and crash and crash the party, that will be all fun, swell. Let's see. Another thing. When the child... Okay, so I have a lot of experiences with Nintendo. One was the Nintendo 64. No, first, I think it was the Game Boy I had bought first, or was it the Nintendo 64? Like, I really can't remember. But I had got a Nintendo 64. We went to the one of my mom's friend was going to the U.S. Virgin Islands, which is the either St. Thomas, St. Croix, or St. Vincent. It was St. Vincent or St. Croix. No, it's St. John. So yeah. So they've got the sunshine. Come back here. Ah. Yeah, I really suck at Sunshine Thief. I'm gonna try anyway. Oh yeah, so the Nintendo 64 was my first home console ever to play. Like it was the first home console I ever had for the Nintendo, and that was amazing. Oh gosh, I literally hate Sunshine Peach right now. Why you can't just keep it on this one battle mode? Damn, missed them, and it's over. Yeah, I know Splatoon is such an fantastic game, and how I was playing as an Inkling and an Urchin Underpass, it was just amazing. But I really don't. I wish they would have brought it as a racetrack instead of a battle mode thing. But that's just me. That's just wishful thinking. Like another thing, the Nintendo 64. Like yeah. What games I had for Nintendo 64? It was Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I had Mortal Kombat for it. Then Donkey Kong Country for 64. Then Mario Kart 64, and then I think Mario Party was it? We have one of my sister's friends that borrowed from high school. I loaned it to her. And then she did borrow it for like over 2 months, I believe, and then she had to give it back. But it was fun. I can't remember all of the mini games, but my sister killed me a lot in Mortal Kombat, and I hated every second of it. And there was just some times when my mom tried to join in and play, but I used to tell her, "Mommy, you're too old to play video games," and I said, "Watch your mouth, boy. I'm not too old. I'm just a little challenge," she said. Come back here, Inkling. I need to get that sunshine. Ah, my sunshine, you are my sunshine. Now give it to me so I can be happy. Ah. Look at it right there. Hand it over. Hand it. Come on. Okay. So close. I nearly rammed into her. Okay, like. Oh. Adeline, get back here. You cannot win this. Oh, she done won. Come on, somebody knock her out already. Nah, she won. Dang. She's really good at that. She's really good at this mode. But I hate it. And we're losing points over it. Poor Inkling boy, he's so sad. So yeah, I think so yeah, the stream is gonna be continuing on until 1 o'clock. So let's just make the most of it. Let's just go back to racing. Let's see. I'm gonna be keeping the Kart. And now what was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, my sister had the Nintendo 64, and then what else? I had got the Game Boy, and then a friend, one of my friends, then my mom for Christmas she bought me the DS Lite, and then one of my friends, I think it was his Game Boy or his SP got broke, and then he didn't have any way of playing his Game Boy games anymore, so I gave him my Game Boy since the DS Lite had backward compatibility with the Game Boy back then, so I could have gone over and switched a lot of stuff. So yeah, so you could have switched from DS to Game Boy, and that was really one of the favorite thing. Angela I'm sorry, Angel Martinez, welcome to the stream. How's your Monday going? Is everything good? No, I don't play Fortnite. I really don't see the point in that. Like, I just don't see the appeal in it. I mean, not hating on it or anything, it's just I don't see it's really appealing like that to me. Okay, so alright. So we got some people here. And Hacker is in this. Oh, I'm just now noticing the Hacker is in my races with me. Hacker, if you're there, you really are something else, dude. May the best man win. And thank you for the subscription. And thank you for the subscription, Angel Martinez. I really do appreciate it. Hope you stick around on our freaky family for some more gaming action. Jesus. This server is just as crazy as the last one. My poor little beetle car. Okay. And what I was saying, yeah, so his SP had broke. Like, he had dropped it really hard on its face and it wouldn't even turn on. And like how we didn't have any very good like electrical engineers back then to repair that stuff. It was very hard to get a replacement those days, especially in the Caribbean. No, subscribe, go ahead if you feel to. I mean, the more the merrier, right? I really do appreciate it. Alright. Now we're cooking with gas. So we're passing these jerks. Yo, out of my way. This is my revenge here. Getting back at you guys for getting in the way. And I think I should collect the coins. They really do help boost your speed. Thanks, Steve, for the subscription. I hope you stick around for our freaky family. Also, you guys, if you are new to this stream, I do stream on Mondays and Thursdays. Like not weekly, but I do stream on Mondays and Thursdays, and I either upload a video of a let's play, or I do both. So be aware for that. And also, I do have a Discord server down below. So if you guys really want to keep in touch and just hang around, if you guys just pal around with me or pal around with any other of the freaky family we got there, don't be afraid to just reach out to one another. And also, I do see we have another subscription here, but it looks like they might have their subscription private. But I really do appreciate the subscriptions, though. You guys really do. I'm really do feeling the love right now. Thanks for that. It makes me so emotional. I'm just kidding. Yes, my track got picked again, and it's 100 cc. Okay. Oh, we lost Hacker. Oh yeah, that reminds me of Cyber Chase with Hacker. Cyber Chase, we're moving. We're beating Hacker at his game. Ghost gonna Steiner after motherboard. We'll get you. For freaky places back to see. I love that show. That show was amazing at the bomb when I used to watch PBS Kids. Like, every time they used to end the show, like, PBSkids.org or American Online, word PBS Kids. That was amazing. There are a lot of interesting shows here now, unlike the stuff they're showing on TV right now that is literally crap. Like stuff that doesn't even make any sense, like any random thing, like in long as it has explosion, shooting, they will shoot it, and that's just what's basically pissed with the industry right now. Like they're just not really giving it like that much sentimental value, and that all that stuff you can learn to love and cherish. Like, do not look at me and judge me. I used to watch Barney. I'm saying it loud and proud. I used to like watching Barney when I was a kid, and I did enjoy it. Another thing I did enjoy when I was watching PBS Kids was Between the Lions. That was another thing I used to love watching Between the Lines of the cover of the book. Try to book between the lines. Behind the tail, beyond the tails. I love that show. Becoming Thor. Come on indoor. I don't know if I'm getting the words right or not, but it was a long time ago. Come in between the lions. Be here between the lions. Be here between the lions. I love that show. Like all my books I don't even know existed. I was questioning reading a lot. Like, why should I read? And then when I used to like when someone just read the book to me, and that was just I loved Between the Lines, because there you can actually learn a few stories and a lot of things, and that was just amazing to me. A lot of shows the hardest challenge for Odyssey started at 100, then 5. For me, 100 and then 5. I didn't. For me, 100. I haven't really collected all of the Power Moons yet for Odyssey. I mean, I have the game. I played all the way for the story mode, but I haven't really taken a look to look back on it. So, I really do this one. One sentence back guardian. Oh, it don't get me started on the backyardigans. Your backyard friends, the backyardigans. In that place where we belong, we'll probably sing a song and we'll maybe dance along. Oh yes, I love that. Let me see. 100% battery, then 5. Oh. Aww. An error happened. Oh, but yeah, I think that somebody might have just canceled altogether. But yeah, the Backyardigans, I used to love watching that show. It was like every time, I don't know, it didn't use to show on Nick Jr. or on Disney Channel or anything, but it was somewhere there and around those lines. And I mean, come on, I was like every Saturday I used to know this local used to know that station that does show it, but it only used to show it on certain times on Saturday in the morning, and I did like watching that show. My favorite character of that show is Austin, the kangaroo guy, if you had known. Like, I just like his mellow, chill vibes and stuff like that. I used to. Alright, I'll see you. Well, alright then, Steven. We'll see you again soon. Hopefully you come back for more before the stream ends. So yeah. And another childhood show I used to like watching, it was Blue's Clues. Yeah, Blue's Clues, Blue's Clues. That was my olive branch right there. And they put my track again. That's nice. Like Blue's Clues, come on everybody. Like I heard it on IGN that they were planning on refreshing the series and making the whole cast, and like they would have something for late in 2018 or 2019, but I really don't know. If you guys want to look for it, it's right there. Oh, that was close. I nearly died. Ah, crud. I'm suck at drifting. I just need to get better. Like Blue's Clues, like sit down and you think and share and think. Blue just used to just bark and just sing along. That was just amazing. I was in love with that. Even though I was in middle school, I still used to watch Blue's Clues because that was just my favorite show to watch in the world. And then there are other shows from Nick I used to like watching too. What else? It was what else? not in Nick Jr. It was in Nick Danny Phantom. Yeah, Danny Phantom. It's Phantom. Yeah. Yo, Danny Phantom, he was just 14, and his parents built a very strange machine. It was designed to see a world unseen. Yeah, I just love his theme song. It was catchy. Don't judge me. It was very catchy. I just loved it. Especially how they choose the season finale, where finally him and Sam actually loved each other, and then they finally just flew off into the sunset. How cheesy it was. I mean, seriously, right, flying off into the sunset. Like every other show, like to just go off into the sunset. I mean, dude, it's just a sunset. I mean, you don't need to overdo it with the drama. And now, there was something else about that show too. Yeah, there was a certain voice actor I liked in it. I don't know if he was continuing to do anything further, but that was I really did enjoy a lot of shows they used to show in the old-timeish things, and I don't know if they had any other I don't know if they had any other people who had experience like this in this new generation. Like, I don't know if the young generation is enjoying the shows now, like the garbage, the trash they show on TV. But that's this. Okay, dude, you RBB. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. It's nice to see you back, and before the stream ends too, because I think we have 29 minutes before the stream. A good, like, a little bit before, a little less than a half an hour left on the stream, but let's not think about it. Oh no, Royal Passway again. Like, everyone just likes going to this place. Like, Royal Raceway is just a track, people. It's just a track. Let's enjoy the other tracks, like Moo Meadow or something. Come on. Okay. And I'm out of Fanta right now, and there's no time to refuel. Man, oh well. All good things come to an end, I suppose. Ooh, I'm so drifting. Oh wait, did I really just throw that shell backwards? No, I mean, come on, Analog Stick. Where is your demeanor? Where is your... One thing I love about our RTAs though, they're... Ah! Come on! Seriously, it dumped a bomb and that worked? Okay, I was supposed to maneuver through that, but no. No! They want to be, oh, you're not maneuvering anything through anything. I'm gonna make this as hard as possible for you. Wham! Yeah, that's a glitch right there. I hit him with my red shell and he didn't slow down at all. Got him. Got a lot of people getting knocked around here, and I'm being grateful for that. Let's see if we can see. I got him, and he fell. Okay. Oh crap, no. Ah, and it still hit me. Yeah, this combination wasn't exactly a good idea for this racetrack. Not at all. Oh crap. And that blue shell just comes out of nowhere. It doesn't matter if you're in first or not, it will knock you aside, and that's something I don't like. What was another? Oh yes, the Wild Thornberries. That was my favorite show in Nickelodeon as well. Especially how they did a crossover between if you guys remember Rugrats. Oh, Rugrats was an amazing show, especially when they did a crossover with when they did a crossover movie with the Wild Thornberries. That was, oh, so good. I don't think it's just the wild thorn berries they did. I think there was also something else. Come on, dude. The well, this sucked. This sucked a lot. Alright. Live and learn, I guess. Alright. Then change my cart. Let's go Koopa Troopa. Let's see. Cart frames. Easy to handle. And the acceleration is a beast. Okay. Inkling or Octoling? I chose Team Inkling, and yeah, we did win that Splatfest. I mean, if you guys have noticed, like, if the most unpopular team always wins, like, not all the time, but most of the times, like, if there's never, like, they're really, I don't remember if they ever did had a match where there was just 3-0, but that was just something weird. I don't know, maybe the votes don't really matter, but it should. In my opinion, it should matter. But then again, the popular just misleads people. Like what I was saying there. Oh yeah, and back to the wild thorn berries. So yeah, like I see Eliza socializing with Spike. Like we actually got to see Spike. We actually got to hear Spike voice act in the whole series. That was the whole time you would ever hear Spike speak, and to hear him speak, like, I don't know, it was Snoop Dogg, or no, it wasn't Snoop Dogg on that, but it was some rapper dude that was doing his voice, and it sounded pretty funny. Okay, we are cooking here. Oh yes, this combination looks just fine. Okay, and wham. You see, Octolings is a metaphor for consumity. Like, really? Is that really a thing? I didn't even know that. Okay, where you guys going? Hey! That's my spot. Some people. No consideration for others. Ah, okay, we got shrunk. That's not good. Oh, I do see a mushroom here. Ah, see you later, Tiny. Oh, he came back. Okay. Okay, let's start a little star. And yeah, another thing is the Rugrats. The Rugrats had a lot of movies. One of the two, I don't know if they ever had any other movies, but one of the two I know of was when they went to Paris, and then Chucky's dad was gonna marry that crazy crazy French lady, but then they actually enjoyed it. But then again, he then ended up marrying his secretary, which ended up being his mom in the future, and that was just, oh gosh. And then he got a sister, and we made it to second place. That's just awesome, right there. So yeah, so that's all good. I mean, those are my favorite childhood shows. Like anybody back from ranging from the era of 2000 to 2010 for their childhood, those shows. And if you go on Nick at Night, if you guys could see Nick at Night, then yeah, those are actually awesome as well. And I really haven't been watching for this year. I don't know who won for the Kids' Choice Awards for Nickelodeon. I wasn't really watching it. Mr. Markro, my favorite animal is a wolf. Like, well, ow, wolf thing, you know? Like, they may seem savage, but they're loyal to each other and loyal to their pack. That's basically what I like about wolves. They're very straightforward. Like, they don't, like, they're very social creatures with their own kind, but they just, any threat that comes to them at all, they are just all the right to just, mom won't be able to get bitten, you know, or something like that. And again, my track got picked. Oh gosh, the system really loves me tonight. It's not acting like a total biatch tonight. Oh well. Okay, Sunshine Airport. I mean, some people really hate Sunshine Airport. I don't know why. That's not entirely true. Like, I like Sunshine Airport. I don't know why people got a real fuss about it. I mean, it's very good. It's really good. I find, like, on the course itself, if you guys can really just learn to enjoy it and learn how to function with its to learn how to function with its curves and stuff like that, it makes it kind of easy. Let's see, mine, bore, vessel. Aw, that's nice. Let me see, for the bore vessel for 600 to 500 BC. Okay, that's very good, and that's going very far back in time. But yeah, there have some people who believe in evolution, and some people believe in creation. Like, I really just don't know. Like, at first I believe in creation, but then I just see documentaries on Animal Planet and National Geographic, and that has got my head turning, and I really don't know. There just a lot of things going on there, and I just rammed that guy with a star, and it took 2 blows just to make sure he stays down. Like, dude, you got rammed with a star and you're still moving forward. Stay down. You know I'm right. Alright. And I can just literally hear my dad right now in the back, and I can just literally hear my dad in the background there. He's just watching TV out in the living room, and that's just, I can really hear, I think he's watching one of the Three Stooges. Like, no, not Three Stooges, but some kind of comedy. Like, he likes to watch a lot of gore, and that's, I don't know. I think that's why I got used to some bloody movies, particularly, but all because of him, and just spoiling it. And we got 5th place. Not really all that bad, I guess. Beats being dead last. I mean, who names himself Corn Dog? I mean, Pink Shy Guy. Man, this chair is so squeaky. Okay. Let's go DK Jungle. I mean, I raced with it on a friend today. We did a LAN, like we did a wireless. We were in the same room with each other, so we just decide to do a another one of my friends had a Switch. We just decided to do it online. I lost terribly. I mean, second, we did set up like computers, but I always end up in second with that guy, and he always ends up beating me and stuff. So, ouch, that really did hurt a lot. The chair needs oil. Yeah, it really does. It does need it, doesn't it? I just think I just need to buy a new chair, like one a not swivel chair, a rolling chair with arms or something. But that's gonna take a lot of money, and that's something I don't have right now. So yeah, and I'm not interested in like in like I don't know. I'm not interested in like doing donations or stuff like that, like most streamers do. Like I try to do it for the fun of it, like just to stream and share my good experiences with you guys, and have someone just to talk to and just socialize. You know, I'm not really into that whole donation thing, where some people would just want to do it. I mean, there were some people who really want to just help support them, but and that's really just not like me. I don't know, maybe not yet. I'm just not wrapping my head around the idea. And we fall into the pit. But do we live? Yes. Are we in first? No. Are these chain shops fixed? No. Definitely not. Who would get close enough to try and attempt that? So yeah. Also about pets, about chain shops. Like, I have 2 dogs. One is a Shih Tzu. I tried to maneuver out of it. I knew it was coming, but it still got me. Like, I have a Shih Tzu, a black one, fat, and he's really a sweetheart if you guys just want to get to know him. He's really friendly, social. Another one I have is a Yorkie Terrier, I believe. And no, not jerky, a Yorkie. Sorry, I'm pronouncing it in Spanish. How people in Spanish pronounce the Y like a J. So yeah, there's a Yorkie. I have a Yorkie Terrier, and those two are just trouble altogether. When they're together, they just cause a lot of trouble. They like to wrestle. It's just really, is the cutest thing you would ever want to see. Like is a real moment. You would say, aww. Like I posted a picture of them just fighting for the same chew toy. It was just an moment. You can just look at them like that. Okay. And here we go. Let me try ramming you with this. That did hurt, didn't it? Oh crap! It is coming to the last lap. Okay, gotta move. See, faster. Oh, we did made it, but I made it in 4th. It beats being in 5th again. Yay! Yeah, like I was saying. So yeah, those two can be really trouble on their own. I call the Yorkie Ruby. Like my mom, it was originally my dog's mom before she passed away. But she decided she wanted to name it. Wanted to give it a unique name. Like she wanted, like I don't know. She was thinking of Ruby, like not Ruby. I was the one who came up with the name. It was Ruby, like R-U-Y and R-U-V-I, and then it's very unique. Nobody would really come up with a name like that. It's very cute. And next thing we call the Shih Tzu Dookie. Not Dookie, like you know Dookie from Johnny Test. Dookie. Yeah, he. I was laughing at it. Like it wasn't me who came up with the name, but my mom. She did name him Dookie. Like, Mom, did you really name him after one of my cartoon characters from on TV? And Maine, what are you talking about? I named him because Duke, like in Spanish, but how you pronounce it, like Dookie, like D-U-K-E. Like, and Johnny Test was a good show too. Like, it would continue, like it was going on, like from when did it start again? Like that thing had so many seasons, and like the couple of seasons is like less animation, like not that heavily animated, like it mostly some of those scenes were like sketch. And the next thing was about what was it? There was something about it, like Dookie was so like Dookie and everything was just so amazing in that show, and it was really like Johnny would just trick his sisters, get us in experiments to get to their latest experiment. Dookie would try to talk him out of reason, but then Donnie just throw meat and just shut him up and just say, go ahead, do whatever you want, and just leave me with my meat. And I said, ooh, gosh, that would just eat way too easy. And how his sisters would just go completely psycho on him. So yeah. Oh goodness, we're actually in first, and I'm actually leading. I'm doing it. I'm literally doing it. Hey, Nintendo Fan Productions, welcome back. Hey, well, how's your Monday? I hope you're doing good. Let's see. There was a Johnny was yeah, when he was thick like Bling Bling Boy. I remember that episode very well. Oh no you don't, mister. I'm taking this win. Oh gosh, no. Aha! Back right at ya. I'm winning. I'm winning. Yes, I won. Yeah, Koopa Trooper is one of my favorite characters too in the whole franchise. How they actually decide to make him a playable character in most Sonic availability, that's all great. Alright, so I'll see you later. Bye. So yeah, so Johnny, so like I was saying, Johnny Test, there was an episode when he was really fat, like Bling Bling Boy, and he was he was just wow, like crazy. Oh, and I got a friend request. Okay, I'll accept that now. So we got about like 9 minutes left in the stream, so that so we do have a little bit of time. I think maybe for a couple of more matches. The Queen. Okay, I'm accepting your friend request. All right. Let's see if we can go back in here. They already picked my track. Okay, and so here we go. I'm back now in Sunset, in Sunshine Airport. Okay. So yeah, like Johnny Test. My favorite episode is when he went inside the video game. Like, again, like he got sucked into it. How could you get sucked into your own video game? Like, it does not seem possible. Then there was a whole lot of video game related episodes of Johnny Test. But the one thing when he went to go in his favorite video game, Tiny Mon, like it was just a spin-off, like a rip-off of Pokemon or Digimon or whatever you rather prefer to be. But it's just all over the place. Who would win, Nintendo Switch or would it or a paperclip? Depends on how you use the paperclip. I mean, like the paperclip, if it goes inside the works of the system, like that's just all frigged up. Like literally, you would like the DS would just last, or there will be time. Yeah, so I bet the paperclip would win. My money's on the paperclip. Okay, this guy's good. Who's driving as Morton? I'm getting on you, buddy, and you ain't getting away from me. Cool, okay. My money is on the paperclip. I will not lie. Oh, goodbye, that guy's fast. He's really just accelerating at an alarming rate. I don't know, like I'm not accelerating fast enough or something? Nah, and then there's no one near us for miles. Alright, I'll just go straight for it. Oh, we got another subscription. Thank you for the sub, man. I don't know if it's gonna be happening anytime soon, so... Okay, so I got second place. That guy was just way too fast for me. Nah, well. So what I was saying, yeah. So Johnny Test had a lot of episodes I really did enjoy. There are just so many quality shows I can't get to liking. There was a lot of shows I didn't really like though. One of them was, let's see, I can't remember them. I mean, probably because how they were so bad, I just skipped past them altogether. Sanjay and yeah, one show I didn't really like was Sanjay and Craig. I don't have anything against them or anything, but if you guys really were into that, another one was Breadwinners. I used to sometimes watch it, I guess, in an off day, if you would guess, but I didn't really like it all that much. It wasn't really all that good. One show I used to, oh, I know you guys used to like watching not Johnny Test, I'm sorry, Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. That was a good show. That show was amazing. Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. Kid blast to the stars and buy candy bars. It's a kid with a metaphor inventing. Oh, that was a good show to watch. And especially how they did a crossover between Timmy Turner, Fairly Odd Parents, and Jimmy Neutron. That was just heaven for me. Like, what the first encounter, Jimmy Neutron. Like because of Timmy's wish, and then he wished himself into a different dimension, and then I think Timmy had wished Jimmy away into his world and took over. That was just one of the good shows I just really miss. They decided to extend Fairly Odd Parents, but Fairly Odd Parents, they had a baby. Like Cosmo and Wanda had a baby, but they decided to cut him out of the series for I don't know why in the new season. But that was just, I don't know. I had grown to love Poof. I don't know why they cut him out of the series. Tara Strong was one of the great voice actors, especially since she was Timmy Fairly Odd Parents. They even did a video game for him on the GameCube, if I'm not mistaken, for Fairly Odd Parents. There was one with the Shadow Showdown, and there was one where Breaking the Rules, like where Timmy actually literally destroyed the rule book, and that he would have to go back and get it. Like literally, he had to go and oh no, seriously. Oh crap. Okay, so yeah, there was Timmy, the Fairly Odd Parents video game. I never got to play it. I just only saw the LPs, and there was just only one usual YouTuber I know who had it, who had done who literally was doing the LPs. So I subscribed to him for a while, and after he had finished mostly all the the Fairly Odd Parents video games, I just kind of just drifted away from his channel. Like I don't know, maybe I will look it up after this. Maybe I will look up some of those old series again, since they got me thinking about just reliving the old glory days, watching those shows, especially on school nights when I was supposed to be sleeping. But hey, I just really liked watching those series a lot when I was a kid. Alright, so that I won. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so I think that is it for this stream, guys. We're meeting our deadline there, so... Oh yes, Garfield was a good show, I won't lie. So, yeah. So, thanks, guys. Thank you again, guys, for joining me tonight. On Thursday, hopefully I might be streaming, but if not, then I will just be uploading a video, so stay tuned for more. Again, there's a Discord server below. I stream on Monday and Thursdays, or upload videos on Monday or Thursdays, or maybe both. But again, I really did appreciate the audience, guys. I really did appreciate your company. It was a wild ride here, but I'm just really tired right now, and I have to go, and I have to work tomorrow too. So I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you all stay freaky. And this is Sidechicks, and I'll see you guys next time.